Hi, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to another episode of Mix Lab. Today we will discuss about next 15 questions with answers. Then let us go our questions. First question is morphine cause. Options include vomiting, constipation, diarrhea. We know that morphine is a strong painkiller of opiate family. It acts directly on the central nervous system to decrease the feeling of pain, and it can be used for both acute and chronic pain. This morphine is only available with a prescription because it's an addictive drug. It comes as a tablet, capsule, granules, liquid, injection, or suppository form. And also, it can be taken by mouth, IM, or IV. However, like all the drugs, the morphine has some common side effects like constipation, feeling sick, drowsiness, low BP, opioid withdrawal symptoms. Hence, the answer of given question is option B, constipation. Next question is anticholinergic cause. Options include constipation, vomiting, diarrhea. Before going to answer, we have to know that what's anticholinergics. Anticholinergics are a drug that blocks the action of acetylcholine. It can be used to treat a variety of a condition like urinary incontinence, chronic obstructive pulmonary disorder, certain types of a poisoning, and Parkinson's disease. It works through blocking the acetylcholine by binding to its receptor on certain nerve cell. The main side effect of this are dizziness, constipation, drowsiness, hallucination, confusion, and fever. Hence, the answer of a given question is option A, constipation. Next question is narcotic addiction is treated by options include methadone, naloxone, morphine. The answer of given question is option A, methadone. Actually, methadone is a medication used in medication assisted treatment to help people reduce or quit their use of a heroin or other opiate. It has been used for decades to treat people who are addicted to heroin and narcotic pain medicine. It works by changing how the brain and nervous system responds to pain. It lessens the painful symptoms of opioid withdrawal and blocks the euphoric effect of opiate drugs. It can be available in pill, liquid, and water forms. Like all medicine, methadone also have a side effect like difficulty in breathing, chest pain, confusion, fast heartbeat, etc. Like methadone, buprenorphine is a other medication to treat narcotic addiction. Next question is erythropoietin or Eprex is used for options include anemia caused by chronic kidney disease, RBC destruction, and deficiency. You have to know that what's erythropoietin. Erythropoietin is a hormone produced by kidney and small amount in liver. It helps to increase RBC production. When the kidneys are not properly functioning, they produce less than normal amount of erythropoietin, which can lead to lower RBC production or anemia. In this case, Eprex is a medication which helps to treat anemia by helping our body to make a more red blood cells and should improve energy level, making it feel better. Actually, it does not help kidney problem. It helps to decrease the need for blood transfusions. It can be given as an IV or subcutaneously. Hence, the answer of a given question is option A. Erythropoietin is used for anemia caused by chronic kidney disease. Next question is the action of apiotin enhanced with options include iron, vitamin B12, calcium. Here the answer is option A, iron. It's an essential mineral required for hemoglobin production. Next question is with anti-inflammatory and analgesic effect. Options include ibuprofen, acetaminophen, morphine. Here the answer is option A, ibuprofen. We know that it's a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug used for relieving of a pain, inflammation, or fever. It is available as a tablet, capsule, granule, oral liquid, chewable capsule. Main mechanism of action of ibuprofen is by blocking the natural chemicals called cyclooxygenase enzyme. This is the enzyme helps to make a prostaglandin. At the time of injury or damage, these prostaglandins are produced at the site of injury or damage and cause pain and inflammation. By blocking the effect of a COX enzyme, fewer prostaglandins are produced. Therefore, the pain and inflammations are eased. However, like all the drugs, ibuprofen have a side effects like heartburn, stomach pain, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea. Next question is patient with hepatic and renal failure, which of the following skeletal muscle relaxant can be used? Options include atracurium, venguronium, and doxycurium. Here the answer is option A, atracurium. Atracurium is used in addition to other medications in order to provide skeletal muscle relaxation during surgery or mechanical ventilation. It works by blocking the action of acetylcholine on skeletal muscle. Question is drug of choice for pneumonia. Options include penicillins, metronidazole, diphenhydramine. We know that pneumonia is an infectious disease caused by a variety of organisms including bacteria, virus, and fungi. It's an infection in one or both lungs. This infection causes inflammation in the air sacs in your lungs. Main symptoms of this are dry or thick yellow cough, difficulty in breathing, rapid heartbeat, high temperature, sweating, etc. It can be treated by several types of antibiotics like penicillins, macrolide antibiotics, fluoroquinolones, tetracyclines. Children aged 2 to 5 years with severe pneumonia treated with parenteral ampicillin and gentamicin as a first-line treatment. Ceftriaxone should be used as a second-line treatment in children with a severe pneumonia having failed on the first-line treatment. Therefore, here the answer is option A, penicillins. Next question is mechanism of action of a chloroquine. Options include it binds to heme and prevents its polymerization to hemosine by producing free radical that kill malarial parasite or by inhibiting folic acid synthesis. We know that chloroquine is a class of anti-malarial drug used to prevent and treat malaria. It is also used to treat liver infection caused by protozoa. Nowadays, it's used to treat COVID-19 in certain hospitalized patients. The chloroquine prevents the malaria by concentrating in the food vacuole of the parasite and preventing the formation of a hemosine from the heme by the digestion of hemoglobin. This free heme then lyses membrane and leads to parasite death. Hence, the answer of a given question is option A. It binds to heme and prevents its polymerization to hemosine. Next question is PC stands for options include after meal, before meal, as needed. Here the answer is option A, after meal. Next question is side effect of quinidine. Options include low BP, breathing difficulty, zingonism. Here the answer is option C, zingonism. What is zingonism? It's a pathological condition caused by an overdose of a quinidine or its derivatives. Main symptoms of this are the patient may feel visual changes or loss of vision in the eyes bilaterally, dizziness, ataxia, hearing loss, nausea, vomiting, or diarrhea. Next question is desmopressin used in the treatment of options include inducing ovulation and treatment of infertility, acne, nocturnal enuresis, and diabetes insipidus. Before going to answer, we have to know that what's a desmopressin? It's a class of medication called hormone. It's sold under the trade name of DDAVP. It is used to treat diabetes insipidus, bedwetting, hemophilia A, von Willebrand disease, etc. It works by replacing the vasopressin. Main side effects of these are headache, nausea, stomach pain, diarrhea, etc. Hence, the answer of given question is option C, nocturnal enuresis and diabetes insipidus. Next question is rifampicin is used in options include pneumonia, leprosy and tuberculosis, meningitis. Here the answer is option B, leprosy and tuberculosis. Rifampicin is used to treat several types of infection like tuberculosis and leprosy and legionnaires disease, like that. It works by inhibit the bacterial DNA-dependent RNA synthesis by inhibiting bacterial DNA-dependent RNA polymerase. Next question is morphine act on which receptors? Options include mu receptors, chemoreceptors, H2 receptors. Here the answer is option A, mu receptors. Last question is, after drug metabolism, the drug become. Options include polar, non-polar, active. Before going to answer, we have to know that what's the drug metabolism or how drug metabolized in the body. Drug metabolism is a metabolic breakdown of a drug by living organism, usually through a specialized enzymatic system. Metabolism of a drug is an important aspect of pharmacology and medicine because the rate of metabolism determines the duration and intensity of a drug pharmacological action. It also affects on multi-drug resistance, chemotherapy for cancer, etc. Mainly, the drug metabolism is divided into three phases. In phase 1, enzymes such as cytochrome P450 oxidases introduce polar groups into xenobiotics or drugs. This modified compound are then conjugated to polar compound in phase 2 reactions. These reactions are catalyzed by transferase enzymes such as glutathione S transferases. Finally, in phase 3, the conjugated xenobiotics may be further processed before being recognized by efflux transporters and pumped out of cells. Hence, the answer of given question is option A, polar. After drug metabolism, the drug become polar.